Hello and welcome to another video. We are again in the Car Meets Nordschleife series, this time in the famous Ferrari F40. We did a Ferrari F50 before, and now we are in its older and, dare I say, wilder brother. Anyway, Ferrari F40 was built in the 80s for the 40th anniversary of Ferrari. It's developing around 480-ish horsepower, if I remember correctly, which may not sound that much, since, yeah, the newer cars of our age now have a lot more power already out of the factory, but those 480 horsepower are driving only 1,150-ish kilograms of car. While the newer cars are weighing a lot more, so power to weight ratio is really high, and this is a V8 turbocharged engine, which means yeah, the turbos from the late 80s were quite big, and that comes with a fun little fact, let's say, that the majority of power is delivered at the top range of the RPM, while at the lower range of the RPM you almost get no power, and that's known as the infamous turbo lag, where you need to wait for the turbo to spool up and then the power kicks you. But anyway, I'm maybe rambling again a little bit. Yeah, let's go in the car and enjoy the lap around Nordschleife. Okay, and welcome to the interior of the Ferrari F40. As you can see, there's not really much inside the car in the driver's cabin. Pretty much only the basics that you need to drive the car, and that's how this car was built. Purpose-built, quick-going machine, and that's what it is. The most exciting part of its interior is actually behind us here, which is the engine, turbocharged of course, which means all of the power is at the top end of the RPM range, and I will present this shortly, what this means. Yeah, nothing really much more to say, except we're going to send it around the lap at Nordschleife. Right, and here we go for a lap. Now, look at my pedal inputs and you'll quickly see what I mean by power being delivered at the top end. Full throttle, and then around 4K you get a kick, and before that it's almost nothing. So yeah, you really do have a very peaky engine, but that's a characteristic of engines with big turbos. No power at the lower RPM, and all of it at the top. But let's go see what we can do. Down to second. Try to keep the RPMs alive and above that magic 4,000 mark. Also try and keep the turbos spinning as much as possible, so you don't get a lot of that annoying turbo lag. Left before the crest, wait for the jump, wait for the land, down to third, back on power, balance the car on the edge of grip, up to fourth, foot to the floor, relax a little bit, up to fifth, and back down to fourth, through Schwedenkreuz, and then back down to second. Try to keep the turbo spooling through that corner, because you want as much power on exit as possible, because you have a rather long run down to Foxhole, and then a very scary braking section for Adenauer Forst, where you need to bring the car all the way back down to second, try to spool up the turbo, and keep the rear tires glued to the track. Back down to third here, understeer a little bit, missed the apex of course. Balance the car, now wait for the whiteboard on the inside. Here it is, power, or as much as you dare. Now miss, miss. Of course we're going sideways and we're missing all three apexes. Back down to second gear for the slowest corner on the track. What a workout this! What a fun workout! As the rear end dances around everywhere. Whoa! Yeah, and that's the challenge with the power being delivered at the top band of the RPM range. Because you're already balancing the car on power, I mean on the edge of grip, and then all of the power suddenly kicks you in as we accelerate out of Bergwerk with almost no visibility from the sun. Luckily I know the track a little bit by now. So another slight left here, get the car turned in, to make the corner. We will stay in fourth, we won't go to fifth here, because we need to lift again here a little bit. And then we need to brake and shift down to third for a courage corner. I missed that apex a lot. And now down to second for a run up to carousel. And now the carousel is pretty straightforward, nothing much. And now power. The exit of course is tricky. Left here. Need to keep those RPMs high, need to get the power, which means you're also shifting a lot. You don't want the power to go, or the RPMs to go too low. Which translates into a really busy ride. Who would have thought, right? No, stay off the curb. Those high curbs on the inside will kill me. And I need to keep off them. Whoa. Ice corner or ice curve. It's really hard to balance the car. Ooh, missed shift there. That is a very, very poor lap. But I am trying my best. Through here, oh, very challenging in this car. Back down to third. Back down to second. Oh, I am very slow through here. And small carousel. And almost on the back straight. I see almost nothing coming coming out of that corner, and power. Whew. Oh, this was really tricky. Poor lap, but fun lap, but very tricky. Hopefully under 8 minutes. Hopefully under 8 minutes. Oh, this was crazy difficult. What are we doing? 290. Nice. Will we get to 300? Maybe in the downhill section here. No left this time. Just above 300, I believe. And let's get it stopped. Whew. Ooh, don't crash now. Not now. And there we go. 7 minutes 46 seconds, I think, was the lap. It's already off my screen, but you will see it. Oh, I'm not in gear. You will see it on the end results. Oh, this was tiring. Definitely can be driven a lot quicker, but I would need a lot more practice, and I would need not to be talking to get most of this car, because it really is tricky to drive, and to talk at the same time, it's even trickier. But very, very, very fun. I don't regret it. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you would want to see more of such videos in the future. Leave a comment, all that things, you know. Anyway, again, thank you for watching. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and bye bye.